Good morning, guys. Saving Witch Day. I am going to show you guys how I use Brickseek today. I know a lot of you guys have been requesting this video, and it's been taking me forever to get it recorded. So I'm going to use screen recorder and show you my screen. But if you're new here and this is your first time seeing this lovely face, don't forget to take a second and subscribe. Also, make sure that you smash the like button and support your girl. And don't forget to click the little notification bell so you don't miss a single video. So Brickseek. All right. Basically, it's an inventory checker. It's an inventory checker database of markdowns, clearance prices at certain larger box stores in your area. All right, they don't have all the stores, but they do have Walmart, Target, Lowe's, Office Depot, Macy's, Home Depot, CVS, Staples, BJ's, and Dollar General. All right, so if you want to check inventory on certain products in your area, this is a great website for you. Like I said, it's a website. It's not an app, which a lot of you guys have been like, I can't find it in the app store. I can't find it. That's because it's not an app. It's a website. I do have a free membership that you can use. I used it for years where you can check inventory and you can check different markdowns in your area or whatever. But they also have one that's a $10 membership, which is, I think it's called the Premium. And then the next one up is the Extreme, which is the one that I have. I've had it for like 3 months already. Totally feel like it's paid for itself. Like, I'm a reseller and I sell on Amazon. And with the amount of stuff that I found because of Brickseek, it's more than paid for my membership for the year, if not 2. All right. I just sold 3 of my record players I got from Walmart for $11. I sold them for $60 yesterday. Made $36 profit for each one. That's after fees and after shipping and all of that, you guys, which is just amazing. So it's more than paid for itself. And so I'm gonna dive into my computer and show you guys how I use it. So keep on watching. All right, guys. So, okay, so this is my Brickseek account. Basically, so at the top here, Brickseek deals. It's going to show you trending deals, newest deals, and then your trending online and in-store deals, all right? All of that you have access to with the free membership, I believe. All right, the next column over is inventory checker. These are all the larger big box stores that they provide inventory for. Basically, you just click on the store and enter the SKU or the UPC, whichever one you have, to find a product, all right? And then for sort by, I always put distance, so that way it's gonna give them the location. It's gonna give me the locations that are closest to my house. All right, so that's that. And then the next one over is the members area. So Premium is the $10 membership. You have access to markdown by store, today's markdowns, and popular searches. If you have the Extreme, then you're gonna have access to local markdown feed, and then the online markdown feed. All right, I honestly haven't used any of the Extreme stuff, which is one reason why I'm kind of debating if I want to actually just take it back up to the Premium, because I'm not utilizing these two. So I'm really trying to focus on that in this next month or so and see if I can really maximize those two and try to get more out of it. And so, yeah. All right, so then let's see. So my favorite one, you guys, is today's markdowns. All right, so I'll click on today's markdowns. We'll click on Walmart. This is a list of all of the markdowns today, all right? There is 150, there's normally 150, all right? I usually will filter it down to seen in my stores at the top. There's 51, so we're gonna click that and then click show 51 markdowns. These are all of the markdowns in my specific area. I think I have like maybe 5 or 6 stores on here. It's only gonna be in my area. There's no point in you wasting time searching through 150 different listings on stuff that does not all pertain to you. So always click seen in my stores. All right, and so we're gonna scroll through all of these offers or these listings. These are all of the items that are on clearance in my area. There's not a lot right now, to be completely honest. There's not a lot at all. And some of these might even be Black Friday deals. Like I think the Hungry Hippo is, and so is this pop right here. What else is, I know those two are definitely Black Friday deals. The bike actually might be one as well. And so basically we'll break down one of these posts for you. Okay, so the Hungry Hippo, right, tells you the name, gives you a picture. Some of them don't give you pictures, but I would say 99% of them do have a picture. All right, so it's gonna tell you the name. The price is $10 and it's $10 in 2,804 stores. The MSRP is $19.99 and then it tells you there's 50% off the price, all right? This little bullet point with the price, $10, 16 hours ago, that tells you that it's $10 in your area. Now, when I'm looking at these listings, guys, I'm always looking at that bullet point to see what it is in my area, because sometimes there is a discrepancy between the low price and the price it is in your store. So let me find an example for you. Okay, this WTC skull wrap, 14 ounce, it's 59 cents in 849 stores, but it's still $1.49 in your store. So I always just check that. So I'm going across looking to see, okay, like this is another example right here, the Power Fit percussion massager. It's $21 in 227 stores, and it's but it's still $39.99 in your area. So yeah, so I rarely ever look at this price here. I more so look at this one down here. All right, any other examples? Let's see. I think that's it. Okay, the air mattress. It's $25 in 59 stores, but it's still $47 in your store. So I always just look at that. You can always click on it too. It'll be more specific as far as what stores have what, which I've learned like recently. You can click on that and it'll tell you. It doesn't tell you how many is in stock, but it just says in stock. In stock could be 2, really. 2 could be in stock. Ours is 2 considered limited. 2 actually might be limited. 3 might be considered in stock. All right, so I'll sometimes click on it like that so I can see really, really quick, because I don't know if you guys, for those of you who have used it, sometimes it takes forever for these things to load. So let me click on one. Let's click on this one here. I'm gonna right click it and I'm gonna open it in a new tab. Always open a new tab, guys, because it takes these things forever to load. So I usually just go down the line and opening up new tabs. So anything that I'm interested in, I just open up a new tab and I just let it load, and it will take a while sometimes, but I find that faster. And in that way, once I'm done, I can just go back up and wait for them to load. All right, so that is today's markdown. The other thing I really like about it is the markdown by store. I love being able to just go to a specific store that I'm shopping at and be able to check the clearance in that store only. All right, so that's why I like markdown by store. So we're gonna click markdown by store. There's Walmart, and then these are all the stores in my area. Well, I actually only have 4 stores, and then one is like half an hour away. So I rarely ever go to that one. So I only have really 4 stores in my area. So I'm gonna click on Palmdale. Palmdale normally has markdowns more, like they usually mark things down cheaper than any other store, and clearance prices usually hit that store first. So I usually will start to check there first. A few days ago, I bought a bunch of nutritional, like protein shakes, recovery drinks from this particular store. And I went to another store and they were still like way more. Like the difference between paying $8 for like a whey protein container and then $15 at the other store. So definitely pays to check here and check different stores to see who has the best price. All right, so this is this particular store. It has 172 markdowns. And again, same thing, you just scroll through and you just look for anything that sticks out to you that's interesting. I actually got some of the BioSteel for $10 the other day. I got the blue one. I actually still have it here. I haven't sent that one out yet. But we're just scrolling through looking for something that's interesting. If it says limited stock, that probably means it only has like maybe 2. All right, I love to see green. I love to see in stock because that tells me that they have quite a few. Once you click on it, you can see exactly how many they have. So these listings up here, they're loaded. So this is one right here. If priced at 3-cent item is restricted and no longer available for purchase. Walmart, they have been known to have 3-cent games. I've never found any, but it's just telling you that if they're 3 cents, then the store can't sell them to you. But I know many people who have bought 3-cent games at Walmart. All right, so we're gonna scroll down. These are all of our stores. This is the price at the stores, and this is the availability right here. All right, in stock is 2 to 3. Limited, it's gotta be 1 or 2. All right, and then you can add it to your shopping list by clicking this right here, and now it's added to your shopping list. You can access your shopping list by clicking your little emoji at the top and then going down to shopping list, and it's going to show all the stores you have and all the items you have added to your list at those stores. And whenever you want to kind of edit this, you can just go down the line and delete stuff. Yeah, I think when I was trying to record this video before, I added a bunch of stuff, and yeah, we don't even need the stuff there. All right, so that's how you can access your list. I just lost where I was. I was at Markdown by Store. Yeah. So the listing, let's go over this listing really, really quick. That's what I was doing. So here, this game is $29.83 and it's 6 plus at this store. This one's 3 to 4. This one's 2 to 3. You really want to see 6 plus because that kind of gives you a good indication that you most likely might find it, but that doesn't mean that you're gonna find it. And that's the thing with Brickseek. It's gonna give you directions. It's gonna tell you what to look for when you go, but when you go, you might not find it. You know what I mean? That's the fact that sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. But I've learned that the earlier you go to the store, the more likely you are. Okay, guys, I totally accidentally deleted my last clip, and so now I have to try to remember what I mentioned in that clip. And this was like several days ago, mind you. All right, but basically I think that was all that I wanted to talk about. I also wanted to kind of mention never ever going in there with your phone talking about, I found this on Brickseek and it's $10 and it's scanning for $59.99. You know, can you honor the price on Brickseek? No, they're not going to honor a third-party price. All right, the only price they're gonna honor is themselves. So if you find an item on Walmart.com, you can price match at that price, granted that it is sold by Walmart and it is in stock. All right, other than that, they're not going to price match Brickseek. All right, what else did I want to mention? Whether or not it's worth it to you depends on what you plan to get out of it. Like if you're a reseller, the extreme totally would be worth it to you, right? Even the premium would be worth it, because I find with both of those, you're gonna get more out of it than the basic free version. Because think about it, there's probably a ton more people with the free version than there are with the premium, and even less people with the extreme. So I feel like the earlier you can get notice of something on clearance, the better your chances are of finding it. All right. Now for me, I did mention that I'm not really utilizing every aspect of the extreme membership, which is what I'm gonna do in the next 2 to 3 weeks, is kind of give myself a chance to kind of dive more into it and see if these are extra features that I feel like I could actually benefit from, or I could actually utilize more. All right, if I find at the end of this membership, that this month's membership, that it's just not utilizing those extra features, and then I'll go ahead and just knock it down to the basic premium, which is $10 a month, right? I would end up saving myself an extra 20 bucks that I could obviously do something else with. And so that's kind of what my goal is this next few weeks, is to kind of see if I'm going to utilize those aspects or not. But you have to kind of decide what's worth it to you. And I've always said this, you guys, try out the premium for a month. You know, try it out for a month. It's only $10. Try it out for a month. See how you like it. If you feel like it's worth it to you and you feel like you've actually found a lot of stuff in store because of it, then go ahead and just roll with that, you know? If you try that for a number of months and you feel like, maybe let me see what the extreme is all about. Try it for a month, 30 bucks, try it for a month and see how you like it. If you find that you're not utilizing it as much as you thought you would and you're better off with premium, then knock it back down. So that's kind of what I'm gonna do. All right, so that's kind of what I suggest you guys do. Just kind of try it out, but don't, you know, subscribe to it for, you know, and then don't find anything the first day or second day and say, oh, it's not worth it. Give yourself the whole entire month to kind of see if you can find stuff. Right now, I honestly feel like it's kind of slow right now. I don't know if it has anything to do with Halloween clearance. There's a lot of Halloween clearance on there. There's a lot of Black Friday stuff on there. So I feel like maybe that's why it seems a little slow. But keep in mind, y'all, if you are a clearance shopper, it's always a good idea to just go into the store and see what you find, because a lot of times, a lot of the stuff that's on clearance in that store is not going to be on Brickseek. So I don't want to imply that you're not going to be able to find anything without Brickseek. It's just the fact that it gives you a direction. It gives you ideas of things to look for while you're there. All right. But there obviously are times that you can go into the store and you can find some really good deals. And every store has different clearance, guys. Every store's gonna have different prices. There's been times when I could go to one store here and it could be like $10, and I could go literally 10 minutes to the next store and it could be $25. You know what I mean? So each store's gonna have different clearance. Brickseek allows you to be able to check the database and to see which stores have different prices or certain prices. Other than that, I hope this was helpful. If it was, don't forget to give your girl a big old giant thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.